Welcome to Concrete Block, the podcast where we dive into the latest news and current events from around the world. We've seen a significant development in the past 24 hours, with the U.S. launching retaliatory strikes against Iran after Iranian forces attacked a vessel in the Strait of Hormuz. This incident has raised concerns about the fragile ceasefire between the two nations. According to reports, President Trump has called the attack a foolish violation of the ceasefire. Meanwhile, in a related story, Lebanon and Israel have reached a framework agreement aimed at ending their decades-long conflict. The deal, brokered by the U.S., sets out a process for Lebanon's military to restore sovereignty over its territory, pending the disarmament of non-state armed groups like Hezbollah. However, the agreement has been met with criticism from some quarters, including from within Israel and from Hezbollah itself, which has described it as humiliating and shameful. As the situation continues to unfold, we are seeing a complex web of alliances and rivalries at play in the region. The U.S. has reiterated its commitment to supporting Israel's security, while also seeking to de-escalate tensions with Iran. At the same time, Lebanon is trying to navigate its own relationships with both countries, as well as with Hezbollah, which wields significant influence within the country. We'll be keeping a close eye on these developments and bringing you updates as more information becomes available. For now, it's clear that the situation in the Middle East remains volatile, with multiple players and interests at stake. We'll be right back with more of today's top news on Concrete Block. Welcome back to Concrete Block. We're diving into a fascinating story that's been making waves in the world of politics. The rise of democratic socialism has been a topic of interest, and one person who has been at the forefront of this movement is New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani. Recently, Mayor Mamdani has been touting his administration's accomplishments, including delivering free childcare for 2-year-olds, returning tens of millions of dollars to tenants who were taken advantage of by bad landlords, and paving over 165,000 potholes. These achievements have been notable, especially considering the city has also seen a record low in crime. But what has really caught people's attention is Mayor Mamdani's influence in the recent congressional primaries. 3 of his endorsed candidates won their races, with 2 of them unseating longtime Democratic incumbents. This has led some to speculate about the growing power of democratic socialism within the Democratic Party. It's essential to note that this shift in politics has been met with both enthusiasm and skepticism. Some see it as a welcome change, bringing fresh ideas and perspectives to the table. Others are more cautious, worried about the potential implications of such a significant ideological shift. As we explore this story, it's crucial to consider multiple viewpoints and avoid making assumptions. The rise of democratic socialism is a complex issue, and its impact will likely be felt for years to come. In related news, the debate surrounding Israel and Palestine has become increasingly prominent in American politics. Several Democratic candidates have been pressured to take a stance on the issue, with some accusing Israel of committing genocide in Gaza. This has sparked intense discussions and disagreements within the party. As we navigate these complex issues, it's vital to prioritize fairness, balance, and respect for differing opinions. By doing so, we can foster a more informed and nuanced conversation about the future of politics in America. Welcome back to Concrete Block. The company's decision to raise $25 billion through a 5-tranche bond issuance has sparked intense discussion among investors and analysts alike. On one hand, SpaceX's ability to attract close to $85 billion in orders for its bonds is a testament to the company's strong reputation and the demand for its products. The fact that institutional investors are willing to lend to SpaceX at a premium over treasuries suggests that they believe in the company's long-term potential. On the other hand, the bond offering has also raised concerns about SpaceX's debt load and its ability to generate sufficient cash flows to service its debt. With projections suggesting that the company's net debt could exceed $400 billion by 2031, some investors are questioning whether SpaceX's AI infrastructure spending is sustainable. The controversy surrounding SpaceX's AI division, xAI, has also added to the debate. While the company has announced a $6.3 billion deal with Reflection AI, The fact that Reflection AI is valued at just $3.6 million and can terminate the contract after 3 months has raised eyebrows. Moreover, xAI's operating losses of $2.47 billion in Q1 2026 against revenue of $818 million have sparked concerns about the division's viability. As we analyze this story, it's essential to consider the broader context of AI valuations in the market. The recent sell-off in June has forced investors to reevaluate their assumptions about AI-driven growth and profitability. With companies like Microsoft, Google, and Amazon spending heavily on AI infrastructure, the question remains whether these investments will generate sufficient returns to justify their valuations. In conclusion, SpaceX's bond offering has ignited a critical discussion about the company's financial health, its AI strategy, and the broader implications for the tech industry. While some investors see immense potential in SpaceX's ventures, others are more cautious, highlighting the risks associated with high debt levels and unproven AI business models. That's all for today's Concrete Block. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, stay informed.